I started singing at Heritage Hall when it was called Heritage Hall. My father was a musician, and he insisted that I sing. I love to know that I've inspired someone to think about things in a different way. I love when I get the messages from the people who were touched, to know that I've impacted their lives.
Forgive as I've been forgiven. My life is still worth living.
Singing and acting, it's like oxygen to me.
I can't believe my baby is gone. And this boy who's supposed to be his friend killed him.
But are you telling me that I can't date? Dr. London, look at me. Look at me. I'm a young woman and I would like to get married one day. If this is what you're going to be like, I can get my bags before I get settled and I can leave for a living.
I think you've misunderstood me.
Not that any one person could inspire me. I can't live without it. It's part of who I am. Before I even knew what singing was, I feel like it came up from inside of me. And there are artists that I love to listen to, that I love their sound and their message and the quality of their tone. But to be inspired to sing, it comes from within. To know that there is ministry in it, that there is a way to reach a soul, a spirit in a way that just mere words or talking can't. So one thing that I love are shoes. I like heels or flip-flops. People say how you walk in them, one foot in front of the other. I came up with the name Free for my album after just meditating on the lyrics of the songs. Then I thought about how I felt singing them, how I felt putting the project together and finally being able to deliver something complete. It was a liberating experience. The album talks about different portions of my journey, how leaning on my faith and trusting in God and holding on to the words that have been spoken into my life over time, it gives me a sense of peace, and I find freedom in peace. And so free is what stuck out to me. My favorite song right now, I would have to say My Heart's Cry. It's a remake of Brian McKnight's One Last Cry. And I was sitting at my desk one day, and this is a time where I didn't have any troubles. Everything was wonderful. And I kept singing that song over and over in my head, One Last Cry. And finally, I just felt the question inside of me, well, what's the truth about that? My shattered dreams and broken heart are mending on the shelf. As a Christian, God's like, well, what is the truth about that? And from that question, as I began to contemplate it, it just flowed one time, all of the lyrics to that song. My shattered dreams and broken heart are in the potter's hands. Pleasant thoughts, an expected end. What he has for me in his plans. Yet I sit all alone, wishing all my feeling was gone. Gotta get back to you. Nothing for me to do but trust in you. My heart's cry to trust the master as I'm tried. I've got to let the new me rise and dry my eyes, walk by his side. Lord, please hear my heart's cry.